Please remain standing. Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening. My name is Dave Harder, and I'm the supervisor of Wicomico County Evening High School. Welcome to our 53rd commencement ceremony. "26 years ago, Evening High School held its very first commencement. On that day in 1993, just 2 students graduated. Throughout the years in between, more than 650 students have earned their diploma through Wicomico County Evening High School. Although much has changed in those years, the feelings of each student who graduates, I'm sure, is pretty much the same. Then as now, I expect that most would admit to feeling proud, joy, relief. In addition, each graduate has earned the opportunity to take their lives and their future to the next level. I want the graduates to take note of this fact that is not just important to you, but to all of us in this room. We know that for a young adult, an education leads to more job opportunities and a better community. It will now be up to each of you to see that that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce the guests on stage this evening. To my immediate left, Dr. Donna Hanlon, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Gene Malone, Vice Chairman of the Wicomico County Board of Education, Mr. John Palmer, Member of Wicomico County Board of Education, Mr. Eli Maudlin, our special guest speaker, Mr. Micah Stroffer, Director of Secondary Education, and Mr. Mike Bevenauer, Vice Principal, Wicomico County Evening High School. Please welcome the Superintendent of Wicomico County Public Schools, Dr. Donna Hanlon.
Good evening. Mr. Malone, Mr. Palmer, Mr. Harner, faculty, parents, and most of all, graduates of the spring class of 2019. Students, congratulations on having reached this incredibly important milestone in your lives. You've clearly worked hard and no doubt have shown great perseverance to be seated where you are tonight. Through such hard work and perseverance, I hope that you will now recognize that education is the most powerful tool that you can use to change your lives. The power in education comes in understanding that learning never ends. I encourage you to continue to set goals and to continue to relentlessly pursue those goals, just as you have reaching here tonight. Start by imagining what you can accomplish, believe that you can reach those goals, and by believing in yourself and through relentless perseverance, you will continue to achieve your dreams. To the parents and family and friends who are here tonight, congratulations to you as well. I always love this commencement ceremony because of your enthusiasm and the genuine joy that you bring in seeing the accomplishments of Evening High School graduates. And to teachers and staff members who have worked so diligently to support and encourage our graduates to reach this milestone, my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to you as well. Students, on behalf of all members of the Board of Education and everyone in Wicomico, I want you to know how very proud we are of you and your accomplishments, and we wish you the very best as you graduate from Wicomico County Public Schools.
My pleasure to welcome to the podium Assistant Principal for Wicomico Evening High School, Mr. Mike Beavenow.
Our special guest tonight was raised in Catonsville, Maryland, as a graduate of Salisbury University. He currently serves as Deputy Chief of Staff to the President and the Director of Government and Community Relations for Salisbury University. Also known as the best dressed man on campus, ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker tonight, Mr. Eli Molin.
I just want to make clear for the record that I did not send that part of the bio in. Family, friends, and anyone else who helped along the way, I congratulate you this evening along with the graduates, because we should all recognize that no one did this on their own. To be honest with you, I only learned about Evening High School very recently, but as I grew to understand more about the program and the students, I found myself fascinated. Some of you were enrolled in Evening High School because you needed to work during regular school hours, because you had trouble with a particular class or classes. We've all been there. And some moved here from outside of Maryland's Eastern Shore, and I know there are plenty of other reasons for attending Evening High School. But no matter your reason for attending, Evening High School was the path less traveled. Your time was not as easy as that of your peers who had the opportunity to take. But your success and graduation here tonight proves that you have the spirit for perseverance, as the superintendent mentioned, and the ability to overcome life's obstacles. And make no mistake about it, those obstacles will continue. But life is not about the challenges that we face. It's about how we overcome them and what we learn along the way. You have the grit and determination to face those challenges head on and succeed. You've proven that to everyone in this room, but now it's time to take what you've learned and prove it to the world. It's incumbent upon you to share your talents, whether by way of intellect, music, art, athletics, or whatever other talent you have, to your community and to the value, and share those values to help others. Sometimes this world can seem like a difficult place, but I'm reminding you of how difficult it seemed to get to this moment at some point. How difficult a class was or a set of assignments appeared to be. How difficult you thought it would be to manage all of your responsibilities on top of Evening High School. Yet, here you are. I'm sure that some of you feel a sense of uncertainty today. Some of you have jobs or more schooling in your immediate future, while others are still exploring the many possibilities available to you. And that's okay. Though commencement is a celebration of your accomplishments, the word commencement itself means beginning. And this is just the beginning. This is the beginning to the path of possibilities that you have paved for yourselves because of your hard work and dedication to getting this done. This is the beginning of continued growth, new risk-taking, and to making mistakes and learning from them, and to facing adversity and rising from it. No one can control the challenges and tragedies that arise in our lives, but we can control how we react to them, and we can control how we learn from our challenges. You're here because you rose from those challenges and someone believed in you, but most importantly, because you believed in yourselves. Class of 2019, congratulations.
Many hours can be earned through classroom projects, but frankly, most students go above and beyond. This certificate recognizes one particular graduate who completed more than double the required number of hours for graduation. Recognizing that person tonight, a certificate, Erica Altamero. Come on up. Yeah, oh, come on, she wants to get a picture. Yep. Our next award is called the Pam Nottingham Award. Pam Nottingham was a teacher at Wicomico Evening High School for 16 years when she passed in May of 2010. And actually, this was her second job. She was also a social worker with the Department of Social Services. The Pam Nottingham Award was established to honor her spirit and dedication by recognizing a graduating senior that has embodied the characteristics that she valued and lived every day: patience, hard work, persistence, and respect for education. As we just heard, the student in this class that most embodies these attributes is Malik Pinkett.
Right now.
Dr. Hanlon, in recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the supervisor of Wicomico Evening High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements established by the Maryland State Board of Education and the Wicomico County Public School System. Accordingly, it is my pleasure to recommend and present to you for the confirming of diplomas the spring graduating class of 2019.
Mr. Harner, in recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as Superintendent of Wicomico County Public Schools, it is my pleasure to certify and accept for the conferring of diplomas the graduates of Wicomico Evening High School, spring class of 2019. Congratulations.
I would like to ask Mr. Bievenauer and Mr. Stauffer to come to the podium. And Dr. Hanlon, I would now ask that you and our other guest on stage please stand and prepare to receive our graduates.
Dariana Castellanos. Erica Cruz Altamirano.
You're welcome.
Unique Love Davila.
Congratulations.
Taylor Renee Hudson. Sarah Ann Macy. Oops, sorry. Jumped that
That is so out.
one. I got it. It's all right.
Congratulations.
Jordan John Pierre. Sorry about that, bud. Taylor C. Langford.
The whole club. See that the boards of pictures.
Dejan Devon Maddox. Ashlyn Lynn Marshall. Nathan Parks.
Congratulations.
Leonel Armando Mendez Pion.
All right. Congratulations.
Malik Pinkett.
Well done. Congratulations.
Anaya Kathleen Quickly. Joseph Franklin Walsh.
Congratulations.
Please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your motorboard. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the spring class of 2019.
Before we conclude, let me thank all of our guests, especially Mr. Eli Moldlin, our faculty, our staff, and our volunteers from Faith Lutheran Church. They're our faith-based partner, been with us many years and help us out in many ways. I thank them. They don't get nearly enough recognition. As I mentioned earlier, at the conclusion of our ceremony, stage guests, faculty, and students will march out into the hall, but will return to this room, celebrate with you, enjoy the refreshments, additional photos, etc. Before we conclude, though, I'd like to now call Mr. Micah Stauffer, Director of Secondary Education, for our closing remarks.
Thanks, Steve.
Good evening. Wasn't this a wonderful evening tonight? The inspiring remarks from our speakers and the amazing accomplishments of our graduates. A special thanks to the parents and family members and supporters of our graduates, but also to the wonderful Evening High School staff. They've really given of their time and their talent and their dedication to our graduates. So thank you all very much. I also want to take this opportunity just to congratulate our graduates for their success in reaching this milestone. Each of you do have a story that got you where you sit tonight. For some of you, there may have been more challenges along the way than others. However, all of you are to be commended for what you had to do to earn this accomplishment. I look to each of our graduates as reasons to continue to celebrate. You possess the skills you need, you possess the talent, and now you possess the credentials of being a high school graduate. On paper, you have everything you need to move forward in college, the armed services, or in a career. So now I challenge you to go and make it happen. Continue to make us proud. I'd like to extend my sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. Best wishes in all that you do. Thank you.